Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. Good evening to all of you in YouTube land. I hope and pray that you and yours are happy and healthy, safe and well. Right now, the time is approximately 8:43 p.m. Eastern Time, and the date is Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. Yes, we are in a lover's card year. We are in the year of options and opportunities. And I'm so happy that I received my copy of Llewellyn's 2022 Daily Planetary Guide because, and I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person from my YouTube videos, also known as Drake, do a close-up of the cover of this issue. This is one of my other favorite Llewellyn Publications annuals, and when the priestess of Grove Argentum, which is a magical grove located in Manhattan in New York City, told me that she uses this, I was like, well, I need to use it too. By the way, Grove Argentum is a Manhattan, New York City chapter of the International Fellowship of the Goddess Isis. I don't always talk about it. I don't always mention it because sometimes I feel like if I mention it too often, it'll be like the verbal equivalent of spam. But that's just me. So, as I was saying, right now the moon is waxing in Taurus, and the sun is transiting in Capricorn. So so in case you're wondering, yes, I have been having a wonderful birthday month so far. But in the meantime, this is the official YouTube video for the very first Moon, Serpent and Bone market of 2022. And I have been feeling guided and led to start mentioning it now because I am well aware that we're in the middle of January and this event will not take place until the middle of March. So roughly 2 months from now. But I still feel like I need to talk about it now. So I'm talking about it now. It is going to be held on Friday, March 18th, 2022, from 6 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Pardon me. And I was curious, now that I have this beautiful calendar, it just so happens that on that day, the moon will be in Libra. Oh my goddess, it's actually the date of the full moon. Wow. So it's like a combination vernal equinox / Ostara market and full moon magical night market. And the sun officially enters Aries 2 days later. Wow, this is, I did not know this. This is going to be some primo magic going on this night, I'm telling you. And by next month, February 2022, I will have my brand new, beautiful tablet, and I will be able to offer virtual readings via the tablet, meaning Skype and Zoom. I have WhatsApp on my smartphone, so I can still offer video readings via WhatsApp on my smartphone, and of course I'll be able to offer phone readings on the same night. So I will be available that evening for both in-person readings and virtual readings. I am very excited about this. So it doesn't matter where you are on planet Earth, so long as you have a stable internet connection, you can make it happen. And as I am fond of saying, you have options. I can only begin to imagine how many other vendors will be there. I am hoping and praying that several of the same vendors are going to be there, especially the wonderful person who made those food porn-tastic mini loaves with the vanilla frosting. Well, she had different flavors of frosting, but I was especially happy with the vanilla frosting. If I didn't know any better, I would swear that it was buttercream, because it had that rich, creamy thickness like buttercream does. Yes. And of course, I will be available for intuitive card readings with tarot and oracle cards. I have no doubt that I will be offering readings with Lenormand as well. And I will be offering crystal readings. I will absolutely make sure to bring a set of runes this time, maybe 2. That way I can offer rune readings when I'm there. And I am very much looking forward. I hear something. Hold on a moment. Is there something, Drake? Okay. Just checking with Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos. I am actually taking the advice of Sarah Faith Gottsdiner, also known as Gottes on her Instagram account, and she is the creatrix, the living creatrix of the Many Moons Lunar Planners. And I'm going to take her advice and follow her recommendation, which is, quote, raise your fucking rates, end quote. So the amount of money that I charged for my psychic services, both readings and goddess energy healing treatments at the third annual Yule market, is going to increase for the March market, but slightly. It will only be a small amount. You will not notice, I promise you. You might be like, oh, $5? You're going to raise it $5? Yes, I'm going to raise it $5. Is that an issue? I can raise it more for you if it is. Anyway, it will be held at the Locust Grove Estate, which was once the home of Samuel F.B. Morse, who is the inventor of the telegraph. And that is located in Poughkeepsie, New York. Poughkeepsie, as you may know, is not only the county seat of Dutchess County, but it is part of the Hudson Valley, New York State area. And I am very much looking forward to being back in Poughkeepsie. I have a feeling I will have the opportunity to spend more time in Poughkeepsie, not just going to and from the hotel and from the markets, but also do a little touristy things, which is so rare because I almost never had the opportunity to play tourist. Absolutely, if you have any questions, you can submit a comment in the YouTube video, you can submit a comment in the accompanying blog post, or you can email me directly at thetarotman@excite.com. And yes, in case you're wondering, I continue to refrain from doing DMs or direct messages on Instagram. To quote Teresa Reed, who is more commonly known as the Tarot Lady, DMs are nothing but trouble. So if you have sent me a DM or a direct message on Instagram and you haven't heard from me, now you know why. I actually need to post that again on my Instagram account, where I write, it's one of those keep calm and variations. The one that I'm going to post is one of my personal favorites, keep calm, and there's always email. So yeah, and those of you who do follow me on Instagram or view me on Instagram from time to time, if you sent me a direct message and you haven't heard from me, now you know why. Although this is not the first time I've mentioned this publicly, online or off. And this is not the first time I've mentioned this on social media as well, so there you go. As always, thank you to all of you in YouTube land for honoring who I am and what I do. And of course, thank you to all of you who honor Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos and everything he does for me too. Thank you for all the likes, thank you for all the shares, thank you for all the comments, and thank you for likes, comments, shares, and of course, subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And an extra big and beautiful, thankful, and juicy thank you to those of you who bought me a coffee, as well as to those of you who have scheduled your sessions. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful week, a wonder-filled weekend, and stay tuned for the next video.